All right, today I'm going to take you on a tour of Harrisonville and show you 3 properties. I'm going to start with a property asking $150,000, and then we are going to go to a second property asking $300,000, finished by another one just under $400,000. They were originally priced over $400,000, and now they're a hair under. And this will give you an example of really your entry-level price point, and then a little over the median price point at $300,000, and kind of the upper end. You know, there will be properties in Harrisonville on acreage that are over the $400,000 mark, but by and large, if you look at everything active for sale, it represents your low, medium, and high price points. I'm Max Jones with the Mojo Real Estate Team, helping thousands of people just like you move to the Harrisonville, Missouri and Kansas City metro area for over 20 years. We have over 600 Google reviews online, so feel free to hop on there and see what everyone has to say. We would love to hear from you, so feel free to reach out by either making a comment below or using the phone number in the description below. Today we're at a little wine and spirits bar in downtown Harrisonville. It's called 1886, and ordered a drink, sitting out on the sidewalk and seeing what downtown Harrisonville has to offer. I'm going to take you a little walk around the square, show you some of the shops, the boutiques, the spas, and usually what I've found is that the downtown historic areas in some of these small towns really gives you a good sense of what the community's like. You get away from all the big box stores and the chain restaurants, and find the locally owned businesses, and really gives you an idea of the heartbeat of a community. So let's have a look around after I finish my cocktail. Okay, for this first property in our Harrisonville vlog video, I'm just going to do a drive-by because the neighbor is mowing their yard. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath ranch, and it is asking $144,000. It's a cute little starter home for someone looking to downsize or for an investment property. There are no seller's disclosures because the sellers never occupied the home, so I believe it's been used as an investment property in the past. So that pretty much does it for the first home on the tour. Let's head to the second Harrisonville home. Okay, here we are at our second home on the Harrisonville, Missouri tour. We are in a new construction subdivision called Glen on the southeast corner of Harrisonville, Missouri. And it's a new construction subdivision if you have a look down the street. It is a smaller subdivision, but brand new homes built here. This one behind me is a split-entry new construction built by Bridgepoint Turnkey, and it is a 1,700 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car, and it's right around 1,700 square feet, and they are asking $315,000. So this one is actually a little unique for the tour in that our Mojo team represents the seller and has the house listed for sale. And the benefit to that is we get to go inside and have a little bit of a look inside. We'll give you an idea of the quality of finishes that you get in this price point. And the home is not entirely complete. It's about 45 days from completion. All the carpets in, the paint, the countertops. So it will really give you a good idea of what you get, what kind of bang for your buck. So let's head on inside and have a look around. All right, so a split entry is called that because it is split right in the entry. You have to decide whether you go up or you go down. You have a little landing here right as you come in the door. And this is actually kind of a wide split entry with a really widened staircase here. And when you come up the stairs, you're in the kitchen and the front living room. So a big open concept with vaulted ceilings, a fireplace in the living room, nice big bay window looking out the front. And then there is a slider to the back door, which looks out over the backyard. Nice big flat backyard. These split entries are really nice because you get a lot of square footage for the footprint, and they can be built on a flat lot, so you don't have a big hilly yard. Have a look in the bathroom. There's a little hall bath here. So we're not quite done. We still need to install the hardware, the fixtures, but give you an idea. The shower over the tub. And then here we have 3 bedrooms. It looks like to the left here you have bedroom number 1 and bedroom number 2. Take you in here, give you a size of the closets. Really nice big closets with built-in shelving. And then the master is across the hall. You have double doors. And pretty good sized master bedroom. I don't have dimensions on it, but it looks to be probably 13 by 12, 13 by 10. Then the master bathroom. I want some lights. Shed some light on the situation. Nice big double vanity, and then a shower with tile surround and a bench. So a really good sized shower. We have LVP, which stands for luxury vinyl plank, throughout the home, in the bathrooms and in the kitchen, and then carpet everywhere else. Looks like we've got LVP in the hallway too, which is nice in the traffic areas, so you don't wear out your carpet. And I'll take us downstairs real quick. So back down to this front entry landing, and down the stairs we go. We have a bathroom here. There's a full bath. There's a shower around the corner. This is set up for laundry. And we have this living room here with windows to the front. Pretty good sized little rec room. And then this would be our 4th bedroom here. It's set up for egress, so it is does qualify as a bedroom. And a really nice size walk-in closet on this one. So that pretty much does it, except for the garage. I'll take you out in the garage. A little coat closet there. And huge garage for a 2-car. They get a lot of size on this one. Really good depth. You gotta watch it with new construction because they don't. A lot of them don't come with. They really snake out on the right side. So. And a lot of times, I don't think this one has it. Sometimes on split entry, you'll see under the stairs, you'll see it's usually on just front to back splits, but sometimes on split entry, you'll see a sub basement that goes down here, but under the stairs, it's got a really nice little bit of extra storage. All right. That does it for our interior tour. In Harrisonville and in Kansas City, it's tough to get new construction anything less than $315. Usually you're making some serious sacrifices. If you do, get down in the 275 range, I mean, that is scraping about as inexpensive as you can get for new construction. And usually it's on a not so great lot and that sort of thing. So $315 represents a really tremendous value for what you get, brand new. And if you find one in this stage, all of the selections have been made. So one of the benefits would be that everything's done and you can move from one house to the other without having to wait around for it to be completed. And it comes with a 1 year's builder warranty, so if anything goes wrong in the first year, the builder will take care of it. If there's a few across the street though that are over here, and if you find them when they're more like 90 to 145 days out, then a lot of times you can make the selections. The builder will have an allowance for all of your selections, your paint, your light fixtures, your tile, your carpet, your granite, and as long as you're within those allowances for what they cost, then you can pick out the colors and the style that you want. So that's another benefit of new construction. So that does it for number 2 on the tour. I appreciate you being here with me, and now we're going to go to number 3, which is also another new construction home where the builder is actually offering some incentives, down payment assistance or some closing cost incentives. So pretty interesting here in Harrisonville. Let's head on to number 3. Here we are at our third and final home on our Harrisonville, Missouri tour, and we are in Burris Ridge, which is a new construction subdivision located on the east side of Harrisonville. And we are in front of a beautiful ranch. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 3-car ranch, and it is asking $389,000. which shakes out to about $230 a square foot, which is definitely towards the upper range of the price per square foot that you can expect on new construction. They are actually down on their price, their original list price of $429,000. So a lot of times what we see in new construction subdivisions is the builder will build a house at the beginning of the subdivision at the entrance, and they'll put all of the bells and the whistles in it and call it their model home, and then they'll overprice it a little bit, and then that way they can show their product while they are building other homes in the subdivision. I'm not sure if that's necessarily the case on this house, because the builder is actually offering a $3,000 incentive to the buyer towards their closing costs, or to buy down their interest rate. So kind of interesting that we've seen some negotiations by sellers re-enter the market since interest rates have gone up a hair, and yeah, I think this is a pretty good opportunity here in Harrisonville, towards the upper price ranges that you'll see in the area. Really $450 is about the top end, unless you get into acreage properties and that have a lot of land and outbuildings and that sort of thing. So that concludes our tour for the Harrisonville, Missouri vlog. I'll go by the downtown area, take you there for a little bit, and show you a couple of the highlights of the downtown area, including the Cass County Courthouse. So we'll see you downtown. We are downtown, old historic Harrisonville, checking it out. walking across the street to the Cass County Courthouse, which sits in the center of the square. And there are a fair amount of shops and your typical boutiques and antique shops and spas, a few restaurants. There's a steak and seafood place right across the street, JT's. I'll be honest, I have not been to downtown Harrisonville a bunch, so this is kind of one of my first times checking out the square and seeing all that it has to offer. There are a fair amount of vacancies, which to me represents an opportunity. If you were to move to the Harrisonville area and want to open up a little shop of your own, looks like there are a few spots where you could do that. So definitely downtown Harrisonville is not all that Harrisonville has to offer, but I usually like to come to these spots because it's where it all began for a city. And usually if a city is really vibrant, then the downtown square is a happening area where you don't have all the chains and the real commercial big box stores and things. You have little shops that still have some hometown character and local people that make a community great. So this is the downtown Harrisonville area.